Hello there everyone, Jojcib here, and welcome back to some Falcon BMS. Yes, we are back, and today we will be doing a target. Yes, we will be doing a target.
Alright, listen up.
Out of our airbase here, but yeah, whatever. So, if we go in here and look at our briefings real quick, we are to... Let's see, Army Intelligence reports 10... Yeah, we're... Okay, so... that's kind of confusing. Our other package, Fury 1, is doing a BAI... BAI cap? No, that's not right. But a BAI mission. And we are to target cap the enemy and keep them off of Fury 1. So they can destroy as many enemy ground targets as they can. And we are just to hold the area off. I kind of feel like that's kind of weird. We should probably... I would think we'd be doing an escort, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yes, so... Our cars, let's see. Camels in the area. Yep. Alright, well, anyways, so we'll be flying up here. We'll be protecting... I guess, they're probably... Fury's probably going to be hitting this area here. So, we'll be protecting them. For our loadouts, I decided to go ahead and give myself some drop tanks, just because, why not? We are supposed to loiter in the area for about 15 minutes or more. Actually, I have to check that again. Go back in there. I'm doing a 4 AMRAAMs, AIM-120 Bravos, and 2 AIM-9 X-rays. The hope being that we'll engage mainly from a BVR standpoint, and
Alright, listen up.
Sidewinders are for any kind of up close and personal fighting that we might have to do. Let's check briefing real quick again, and I just want to see something here. No enemy air response is anticipated. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we're supposed to clear out the target of any area. What is... It usually tells us that we need to loiter for 15 minutes or so. If I look down here, we are to land at... Okay, so 36 is when we're supposed to split off from our package. 51 to 36. So yeah, we're supposed to loiter in the area for a good amount of time. So we aren't supposed to leave till about 36. Is when we're supposed to break off from everybody. So we'll have to remember that. So 36 is when our end time when we can go back home. So we'll remember that. And I think that's it. So let me go ahead and save my... I don't think I actually set up my comms real quick. To do this every time we start a new load back into the game. Okay, there we go. Save. And we're good. And I will cut here, run through the ramp startup procedures, and I'll join you all when we're ready to taxi off. So until then, stay tuned. And welcome back. So here we are. Plane's all set up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and switch over this quick. Turn those off. There we go. And I think we're getting ready to take off because our takeoff time is 19:51. So it should roll probably about an hour, maybe in a couple seconds. See, flights are taking off a little bit in front of us here. I'm just gonna wait a couple more seconds, or a couple more minutes. Let's actually accelerate time just a tad, and see if anyone else has anything else they need to take off. Time passed just a tad bit more, and I think we're set and good to go. I think we can roll now.
411 Ocean Tower, cleared for departure.
Okay, those guys are already up there. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna ask clearance, and then we're gonna start rolling on our mission here. So, excuse me. Tower, request taxi.
Weasel 1-1, ready for
Tower
departure.
trucks.
Weasel 1-1.
Alright, we're Weasel 1-1. Tower trucks.
Weasel, copy 1-1.
And let's turn off parking brake. Turn on nose wheel steering, and we should be good to go. So now we get out here. So we're Weasel 1-1. Our other flight is Fury 1.
Hog 1-3,
So remember
ready
that.
for departure. Hog 1-4,
So
ready
we
for
started
departure.
off on the other end of the airfield here. One else has taken off before us. So let's roll on out here. Start our way towards runway 27, which is that end of the runway where everyone's coming off from.
Hog 1-1, ready for departure.
Yep, 27. I already know I'm holding the hold short. I mean, no one else is taking off. And this time I don't think we're running into... I don't think we're running into any other flights that need to taxi before us, which is good. Now I did watch a flight of F-16s try and joust with a C-130. Luckily nobody collided, so no booming, exploding up from anybody. Thank goodness. But in my opinion, the C-130 should have just should have had the right of way, since the guys were coming out of the hangars. As far as the F-16s were going, or the F-16s were concerned, they were the ones coming out of the hangar. Well, we're way ahead of our guys here. Slow on up a bit. Boop 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 boop. Go.
Weasel 1-1.
Oh look, and we're already clearance to take off, so we can kind of do a rolling start. We haven't even made it over the runway yet. Well, takeoff time was 1951, so I guess I left a little too late, but you know, you don't do that sometimes and you run into people.
Tower, cleared for landing, runway 27, check gear down.
Yeah, let that guy go. We'll just have to speed up a bit.
Weasel 1-1, hold short.
Yeah, we'll hold short.
Weasel 1-2, hold short.
Oh, you're kidding me. Now you're telling me to engage an aircraft? That's not... I'm not even off the ground yet! Okay, let me go ahead and link that data link to everyone else. So they're good to go. Well, I feel like we need to scramble now, but we're being told to hold short, so... we're going to have to rush. Four ship, 10 miles, 125. Where is my bullseye? To say the least. Bullseye's over there. 125 is off this direction, I think. No. Actually, it'd be towards us, so they're 10 miles somewhere in this area here. That's fun. So, in other words, they're heading towards us. And I can't engage! I would love to! You gotta give me a minute. I'm being told to hold short. Now I'm being told I'm cleared. Another aircraft coming in? So I might, we might have to just, we're gonna scramble this. So let's go ahead and turn some of this stuff down. Because it is nighttime. We are gonna use this night vision. Which... okay, so they're hanging around the bullseye. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I'm just going to go ahead and do a bit of a rolling start, only because we have some aircraft in the area. Actually, that is in our flight path. What? That is in our flight plan, our flight path. So I'm not surprised, in the least. Alright, so roll up here.
Cowboy 9-2 on final.
Cowboy 9-2.
Come on, 2, hurry up.
Turn right, final approach course.
There's 2 behind me already.
5, slow
No.
approach speed.
2's back.
Weasel 1-1.
I'm taking off. 2, you'll have to catch up. Yeah, there's a problem. 2's being slow. I'm already... No, that's not... I don't want to boost. Just yet. I'll pick up some speed first. And then... Come on, pick it up. Boost. And rotate. That was a little bit slow of a takeoff there.
Resume on navigation.
Whoa. My rudder is... Oops. Switch that over the night. Why am I... Did I... No, that's fine. I guess... I bet my rudder's goofing off on me again, isn't it? Cursed rudder. Alright. So let's get up here. Let's get up high. Keep an eye out for any of those MiG-21s.
Good evening, Cowboy 902, Osan Tower. Cleared for landing, runway 27. Check gear down.
Alright, so I will... Oh good, he's airborne. Okay. I will, like always, cut the video here, and I'll join you all when we reach the target area, or whenever we engage the MiG-21s, or 29s, 25s, they were not 29s. Thank goodness they were not 29s. We reach, we hit the MiG-20s. I will join you all then. Until then, stay tuned. And welcome back. As you can see, we are halfway into our 0.3, which is this is kind of the loiter area. Kind of just kind of scanning the area, just getting Sentry to tell me where things are, if there is anything. Sentry to request picture. Looking around, trying to find any enemy aircraft that might be up in the area that could harm our guys that are fighting down low, trying to help our ground troops out. Also, as you can see, this is the mod I was talking about. The NVG mod kind of gives you a more realistic look of a night vision goggles. Bit like the way it is in DCS for the A10 package. Sentry, request picture.
Sentry 4.
Actually, what was that there?
1-1. Request picture.
Ooh, what are you?
Weasel 1-1.
Sentry declare?
4. Sentry 4.
Oh, these guys are kind of close.
1-1.
Jojcib, alright. 2 weapons free.
Sentry 4. Weasel 1-2. Weapons free.
Let's go ahead and zoom in here.
2. Wilco.
Who is the flight lead?
11 o'clock. Low.
Alright, he's got flight lead there. I'm going to lock up this chap here. And Fox 3 long.
Fox 3 long.
Surprising I can actually see those guys down there. Come on, Pitbull for me. These guys might actually be in a dogfight situation for us here in a second.
Pitbull.
Pitbull.
2. Pitbull.
What I want to do is actually switch, because there's another aircraft right there. Oh, I guess because dogfight mode, you can't do that. Of course not. Oops. No, stop bouncing around. Come on, sit me over to track while scanning. There we go.
Engaging J5, 11 o'clock, low.
Actually, now they are in a bit of a dogfight situation now. What are those? Those flares, I guess?
2. Fox 3 medium.
I'm getting awfully close to him.
2. Pitbull.
Pitbull. Alright, he's hitting that guy. What are these? And why can't I lock onto them? Probably closer than that now. At least to me they are. I'll go left. Splash.
Engaging J5, 12 o'clock, low.
I can't tell if those are like flares or enemy aircraft. That's an aircraft from the looks of it. Alright. So I think he's close enough.
Flare.
Let me switch to that one. They should be, I think they're close enough though. Alright, 13 came up.
Fox 3 medium.
I'm gonna pull off because there's a
2. Pitbull.
whatchamacallit, SA-13 lighten us up. We're a bit in line. Well, not in line, but we're a bit over the enemy area. 2 rejoin.
Weasel 1-2. Rejoin
Splash, he's done.
formation.
Alright, so let's
Weasel
go.
1-2. On my way.
Let's head back towards our area. Because there is a SA-3 kind of looking at us, sniffing us down right now. Sentry request picture.
Sentry 4. Weasel 1-1. Request picture.
50 miles, 315.
1-1. Sentry 4. Picture is multiple groups. Nearest bandit at bullseye 315. 50 miles.
Where's my
5,000.
bullseye? 315 would be off in that area. that way. Let's see if we can't get ourselves back up to altitude. What does that feel like? We're at 9,000. We're not cautious. We might have to take a visit to the... Say 13 still trying to lock us up. Might have to take a visit to the tanker on the way home, which should be fun. I've never actually done the tanker yet. Haven't had a mission that's required us to go to a tanker. So that would actually might be fun. Here's my bullseye. Switch over to that. Let's see what you are. Sentry declare.
Sentry 4,
Should be friendlies.
Weasel 1-1, declare. Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, contact is friendly.
Sentry. It's gonna take sentry request picture. Sentry request picture.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1.
Picture is
request
clear.
picture.
Alright.
Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, picture clear.
It's getting a little bit. Ooh, it's getting lower, and look what we found. Just stuff down here. Sentry declare. Actually, I don't want to declare on that guy. I think that's the friendly. Sentry declare. Sentry declare.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, declare.
I think it's just friendlies in the area.
Weasel 1-1,
Looks of
Sentry
it.
4, contact is friendly.
Alright, so we are back over our area, or at least nearby. Our staging point. You could kind of say. And skies look particularly clear. Now I don't know if my one named 20 hit that target or not. Looks like choo toot toot. Oh rudder, stop it. It looks like 2 might have taken out at least 3. 2 say weapons. Let's find out how many weapons he has left.
Weasel 1-1, weapons check. Weasel
Yep, he took out 3. He shot 3 radars. He still got his heats though.
Fuel state 8,000.
Yeah, you seem to be afterburning a little bit more than I have been. All right, let's get another request on the picture there. Sentry request picture.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1.
Picture is clear. All
Request
right.
picture. Weasel 1-1.
So our
Sentry
chaps down
4,
below,
picture
that's
clear.
Fury 1, it's taking on the ground targets, so I don't have to worry too much. Though I've yet to see Fury 1 on my HDS, which is kind of funny because I'm hosting the data link and they are part of my data link. At least I hope they are. I mean, we're 2-1 as far as the flight package goes, and I've added 1 through 4, which they had a flight of 4 aircraft. And I would believe that they would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 1, 4. But it doesn't look like we have those on my HDS. Interesting, anyways. All right, well, I'm gonna keep circling around this area. I guess I'll cut here, and until we find any more targets, of course the video will keep rolling, so if any targets do pop up, then you can instantly jump to it. Sentry request picture.
Sentry 4,
Not picture.
Weasel
Aha.
1-1.
Sentry
Request
declare.
Picture.
Ah, I lost him.
Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, picture clear.
Oh well. Yes, so I'll continue to circle around here, and if we find any more targets, I'll cut back in. But until then, I think we'll hold off for now, and I'll join you all when we either return to the airfield or, like I said, return to the airfield or get some more targets. So until then, stay tuned. Sentry request picture.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1.
Aha.
Request picture. Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4,
And
picture,
welcome back.
multiple groups.
See,
Nearest
Sentry
bandit bearing
just called in
340,
some
10 miles.
aircraft 340. So that should be a bit in our direction. Okay. Well, I think. No, maybe not. Alright, let's turn around here. Nope. That's a friendly, I believe. So we'll pop over this way, see what we can see. That's probably the flight of F-16s that I'm looking at. Actually, they should be up in this area, I would think. Sentry, request picture.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Request picture.
345, 15 miles. So they're 15 miles
1-1.
from.
Sentry 4, picture is multiple groups. Nearest bandit bearing 345, 15 miles.
345 should be up in this area. It would be 15 miles. U1. Sentry, declare.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1.
It's a
Declare.
friendly.
Weasel 1-1. Sentry 4, contact is friendly.
Sentry, request picture.
Sentry
So I don't wanna
4,
get too low.
Weasel 1-1. Request picture.
360 for
Weasel
ship.
1-1. Sentry 4, picture is
360 is
multiple
directly
groups.
north.
Nearest bandit bearing
Right off my nose.
360, 15 miles.
15 miles. Is that further out, I guess? Maybe? $360. Put it at 00, 15 miles. He didn't give me an altitude, did he? Sentry, request picture.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Request picture.
50
Weasel
miles.
1-1. Sentry 4,
No, it's
picture
probably
is
not these guys
multiple
here.
groups.
Sentry,
Nearest
declare.
bandit at bullseye 335, 50 miles.
Sentry, declare.
25. Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Declare.
No.
Weasel 1-1. Sentry 4, contact is
Those
friendly.
be. Sentry, vector to nearest threat.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Request vector to threat. Weasel 1,
Two ship
Sentry 4,
MiG-29.
nearest hostile.
40 miles.
29s. Two ship bullseye 340.
340.
40 miles. 25.
That should be right off my nose. Sentry, vector to nearest threat.
Sentry 4,
Hang on, this is,
Weasel 1-1.
two
Request
ship.
vector to threat.
My direction.
Weasel 1, Sentry
Ooh.
4,
Oh, wait, hang
nearest
on, hang on.
hostile. MiG-29s. Two ship bullseye
Sentry, declare.
345. Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Declare.
That's what. Okay, there they are. There they are. There they are.
Weasel 1-1.
Alright.
Sentry 4,
Two ships. Alright.
contacts confirmed hostile. ID'd as MiG-29.
Let's lock that guy up. I'm going to send it to 2 and say, 2, attack my target. 2, attack my target.
Weasel 1-2. Weasel 1-1. Engage. MiG-29.
And I'll grab this guy here.
345, 40 miles. 25,000.
Am I on program 2?
2, Wilco.
And then I'll hit this guy here. Alright, they seem to have, they're ignoring us right now, so that's good for us. They haven't turned in yet. I'm just waiting for it. I don't want to get in too close to them. Alright, come on. Span, get bigger. Looks like more than 2, but I could be wrong. Sentry is calling 2 ships, so must be 2 ships.
2, Fox 3 long.
And Fox 3 long.
1, Fox 3 long.
Break left. Just in case they come in on us. I need to keep them locked in because I need to pit bull.
2, pit bull.
2 is pit bulled. See our missile going in there. I'm not sure actually if we actually shot at the same target.
1, pit bull.
No, we didn't. Alright, so I pit bulled. Now I can brake hard. Extend. Possibly 1 MiG-29 down. My missile's still going from the looks of it. As you can see, there's my missile. MiG-29's right there. Now that was a long shot, so he might have just evaded. Actually, that might be the MiG-29 there. So, I might have to roll back in on him. Which is what I kind of didn't want to do. I'm not seeing a splash, so to me that's saying that he didn't get hit. Though, it's still showing that he's locked on by something. Just barely make him out. There. He's evading, he's turning around. He's fencing back in. Alright. So, once I get him off my nose here. Let's see if we can't get his radar self in here. Okay, turn on my jammer. Just make it a little bit more challenging for him to lock us up. Best bet is to keep him on the defensive. There he is. Sentry declare. Just want to make sure. Sentry declare.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1.
Alright, he's the MiG-29. Just wanted to make sure.
Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as MiG-29.
He's low. Catch up with him. Now we are getting a little bit dangerously in behind enemy lines here, but I feel the need to chase this guy down in order to keep him away from our friendlies back there. So I'm willing to take this risk here. I might just have to break off and go home. Come on, lock him up so I can launch this missile. Slightly concerned here. Doesn't seem like we're catching up with them at all. I'm going to boost. Drop tanks are empty. I'll drop them here in a second. Alright, no, let's, okay, we're going to break off. I want to engage, but we're not going to. We're going to break off. 2, rejoin. 2, rejoin.
Weasel 1-2, rejoin formation.
I had to change of heart there. We'll just make sure to watch our 6 there. 2, drop stores. Because we are past our mission time. Our mission time was 2036, and we're past that 2036, so we should be we're set. The guys should be home as far, or yeah, that's our split off time, which would mean that our buddies in the doing the BAI attack should be done. Whoops. Oh yeah, and then it's gonna bitch at me because I need to switch over to Cat 1. Alright. What are you showing? Oops. You're not showing anything. Oh, because I still have these guys highlighted. Whoopsie. No? Huh. Did it? No, I didn't drop my other stores. That's interesting. I've not seen that one before. My... Oh, here we go. Well, inventory we got. We're there. Everything's there. But for some reason it's not showing me my... what weapon I have selected. There we go. I just needed to do that. Okay. Now we're good. Alright, let's switch back over to the HDS page and make our way home. So we went a little bit deep into enemy lines. We're okay. We're not getting hit by sands, which is a blessing, to say the least. 6,000. I don't think that MiG-29 turned around. I think when his buddy got smacked, it kind of scared him off because he hasn't popped up on RWR yet, which means he's not giving chase, which is lucky for us. Let's go ahead and just flip those back on. Why not? 2 has them on. Let's flip them back on. Alright, so we've gone past our mission time, and I think it's time to bail on this one and return to base, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. So I will cut the video here again, and I'll join you on when we start our landing procedure. So stay tuned. What is that? What is that? Sentry declare.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Declare.
Holy hell. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back. So 2 weapons free.
In position. Weasel 1-2. Weapons free.
We're coming back in, and
2 will go.
I saw a little icon of somebody locking up, well, 2 locking up of a target, and oh wow, we're flying right into an SA-13. That's not good. We are quite deep in lines, but we found a flight of IL-28s, I believe. They're actually right below me. They're flying off the they're flying real low. I just sent 2 out there. Whoops. 2 rejoin.
Weasel 1-2.
Let's not do that because there's a SA-13 down there.
Weasel 1-2. On my way.
Ooh, we did go deep, didn't we?
Weasel 1-1. Let me at him.
I'll let you out. 2 weapons free. Just don't get hit by that SA-2 or SA-13. 2 weapons free. 2 weapons free. Why is it not letting me give that command?
Weapons free. 2 will go.
Let's see here.
Engaging IL-28.
So there's 1.
Low. Fox 2.
Oh no, that's 2. Ooh, what is that? 2, say status.
Weasel
I'm sure he didn't
1-2.
just get
What is
exploded.
status? 2 all clear.
2 rejoin.
Weasel.
Okay, I guess it was just 1 IL-28.
Engaging MiG-21. Very high. Weasel 1-2. On my way.
2 clear my 6.
Weasel
I don't know if he's on my
1-2.
6,
Clear
but
my 6. 2 will go.
I didn't realize there was freaking MiG-29s around here too.
2
Or
all
not
clear.
MiG-29s, but 21s, 23s, whatever the hell it was. So we've got SA-13s to deal with. We've got freaking MiGs. All right, you said high. That's interesting. They've never fly high. 2 rejoin.
Weasel 1-2. Rejoin
All right.
formation.
We're kind of getting out of our league here.
Weasel
Our league,
1-2.
our
On
lead.
my way.
There's some targets in front of me. Sentry declare.
Sentry 4. Weasel.
I bet that's the
1-1.
20. No, that's
Declare.
friendly. Okay.
Weasel 1-1. Sentry 4. Contact
Sentry
is
declare.
friendly. Sentry. Weasel 4-1-1. Declare.
I would take off my
Weasel 1-1. Sentry
my
4. Contact is
jammer,
friendly.
but I'm leaving it on only because it seems to be the saving grace right now as far as that SA-3 or SA-13 launching at me because he hasn't launched yet. Sentry declare. It seems like there's quite a bit of activity going on around here.
Weasel
Friendly.
1-1. Let me at him.
Where?
1-1. Sentry 4. Contact is friendly.
2 weapons free. Go for it, 2.
Weasel 1-2.
Lead me to
weapons
him.
free.
That was my main thing, is I want you.
2, Wilco.
21's high.
Engaging
Very high.
MiG-21.
1 o'clock.
Very high.
I'm talking about when there seems to be there's a bit of activity going on. Sentry declare.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Declare.
Where are these guys?
Weasel
Sentry vector to
1-1.
nearest threat.
Sentry 4, Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Request vector to threat.
180. 180.
Weasel 1,
180 off my
Sentry
nose.
4, nearest threat.
15 miles.
MiG-21.
Oh, okay, over here.
3 ship bearing 180.
Here we are, here we are, here we
15
are.
miles, 18,000.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sentry declare.
Sentry 4, engaging MiG-21, 1 o'clock, high. Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, contact is friendly.
What the? Sentry declare. I'm confused
Sentry
now.
4, Weasel 1-1, declare.
Sentry declare.
1-1, Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, declare.
Friendly. Alright, that's locked up by
1-1, Sentry
2.
4, contact is friendly.
MiG-21 just popped up on my radar now. I think that's the one Sue's after, actually. Two rejoin.
Weasel 1-2, rejoin formation.
Sentry declare.
Weasel 1-2, on my way.
That was the
Sentry
MiG-21.
4, Weasel 1-1, declare. Weasel, Fox 2.
Go, AIM-9, go! Yeah, splash! Gotta love them AIM-9X's. Yep, he's done. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that off. Whew. Sentry request picture.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, request picture. Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, picture is multiple groups. Nearest bandit
okay.
bearing 305, 2 miles.
I think that's 2 there, and he kind of looked like a MiG-21 for a minute.
2 in position.
Sentry vector to nearest threat.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, request vector to
MiG-29, 40, 60 miles out.
Sentry
In that
4,
direction.
nearest hostile. MiG-29, bullseye 040, 60 miles, 25,000.
No, that wouldn't be him. 60 miles would be out here somewhere. So I have my HDS set up to 60. So it'd be out here. Kind of near my point, the looks of it. Sentry vector to nearest threat.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, request vector to threat.
2 ships, 60 miles, 4,000, 270. My rudder's freaking out.
270, 60 miles, 4,000.
Alright, well, this episode's not ending anytime soon. 4,000, that would be behind me. Alright. I just want to get back to my lines. We're at 5,000. I'm not sure if I'm gonna Sentry declare. Probably should have enough fuel to get back home, shouldn't I?
Weasel,
Yeah.
1-1, declare.
Wasn't that far off.
Weasel, 1-1,
Sentry declare.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, declare.
Friendly.
Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, contact is friendly.
13. That 13 is what's bothering me more than anything else. Sentry vector to nearest threat.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, request vector to threat. Weasel
Sentry
1,
declare.
Sentry 4,
Oh, we had
Weasel
something locked up.
1-1, declare.
Sentry
Weasel
declare.
1, Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1, declare.
Friendly. I think it was this guy I had locked up.
Sentry 4, contact is friendly.
Can I not? I can't lock him up. Is it because he's already locked up? Oh, that's my brakes. Okay. Scared myself there for a second. Why can't I lock you up? If I go in this mode here. Nope, I can't see him. Okay. I think I'm going to take those with 2 F-16s though. So I have a flight of F-16s off my nose there as far as the RWR goes. Sentry, vector to nearest threat.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1. Request vector to threat.
270, 4000.
Weasel 1, Sentry 4, nearest hostile. Make
50
21,
miles.
bullseye 270, 50 miles, 4000.
Two 70, 50 miles. Should be off my nose. Somewhere out here. We gotta go down with the radar. Tilt. Sentry, vector to nearest threat.
Sentry 4, Weasel 1-1.
Quite a bit of aircraft
Request vector
flying
to
around
threat.
out here.
Weasel 1, Sentry 4, nearest hostile. Make 21, bullseye 270, 50 miles, 4000.
Should be like in this area here. Alright, well, I'm going to start running out of fuel here anytime soon, so we might as well just continue on our way home. To rejoin.
Weasel 1-2, rejoin formation.
I think he was with me, but I'm not real
Weasel
sure.
1-2, on my way.
Yeah, he was. Alright, let's just bail and get on home, because that's what it seems like we need to get to. This area just got real hot real quick. But we're running over our fuel consumption here, possibly down to 4,000 pounds, and got a little bit of ways to go before we reach home. So I think we could probably make it. But anyways, I will cut the video again. I know, kind of snapping around, but this video, well, this playthrough, or this particular one, ended up being 30 minutes of me flying around in a circle doing nothing with 5 minutes of action-packed stuff a couple times. But anyways, I'll join you all when we start our landing approach, but until then, stay tuned. And welcome back. As you see, there's our airfield down there. So now it's time to request permission to land. So let's go ahead and do that. Tower, request permission to land. Tower, request landing.
Weasel 1-1, inbound for landing.
Alright, we're orbiting for spacing.
Weasel 1-1, orbit for spacing.
Like always.
Weasel
Go ahead
1-2,
and just drop
orbit
my
for
altitude.
spacing.
Just to get myself prepared to land here. Go ahead and flip the lights back on. Put that light back on. So that when we deploy the gears, we will have set lights. So now it's just the long awaiting game for landing, like always. The orbit's the area. Already done enough orbiting today. All that altitude, so you can set it on a bit of a turn and just have it turn for me. Whoops, I also forgot to do is turn that guy off. And that guy off. So we don't need them anymore. For air to air, there we go, on the navigation. So unless since she wants to pop and say there's a flight of enemies behind me or something like that, then no need to have air to air ready. Which is quite possible. I mean, we've had that happen once before, coming in for a landing, and then all of a sudden pop-up surprise of enemy MiG-21s jumping up on the area, jumping after us. Whoops, it's doing there. Like this target off my nose. What are you, I wonder? Sentry, declare.
Sentry
Just to see. I bet it's a
Weasel,
friendly. Yeah, of course it's a friendly.
Declare. Weasel 1-1, Sentry 4, contact is friendly.
25 knots.
Weasel 1-2, maintain
okay.
250 knots. Turn left heading 095. Vectors to final. Runway
095. Pretty much on that one. So we've gotten clearance to land. Very cool, very cool. Go ahead and slow up a bit. So runway. Should we keep our eye out for traffic? So do you see the stuff on my radar there? My FCR. But they might be high targets. I don't know. High targets, high friendlies. So we're just gonna slow down already. Get our altitude down to probably about, I don't know, 10,000 or so. Speed wise, that's okay because we can adjust that on the way in. Start the leveling process at about 11,000. Get down to about 10, and then we'll level out completely. Alright, 10, almost to 9.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yep. And level out.
Weasel 11, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, turn left heading 320, vectors to final, runway
320, now it's
27.
telling me 1.
Weasel
315.
11, turn left heading 315.
Alright.
Snake 51, Osan Tower, cleared for departure. Weasel 11,
310.
maintain 210 knots. Turn left heading 310.
310.
11, turn right heading 165.
300.
Weasel 11, maintain
Yep.
250 knots. Turn left heading 300.
300.
Weasel 11, maintain 290 knots. Turn left heading 290.
290. I don't want to pull too many
Weasel
G's.
12, descend to 3000, maintain 440 knots, turn left heading 040, vectors to final, runway 27.
11.
Weasel 11, descend to
280,
2000,
final.
maintain 320 knots, turn left heading 280, vectors to final, runway 27.
Bull 3-1, inbound for landing.
270.
Weasel
360.
11, maintain 360 knots, turn left heading 270. Snake 53, Osan Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
270.
Good evening, Ball 3, Osan approach, continue inbound for
265,
runway 27. Welcome back.
380.
Weasel 11, maintain 380 knots, turn left heading 265.
Viper 1-1, gear down.
Viper 11, turn right to final approach course 265. Slow
12, 5
approach
miles.
speed.
I think I do see that.
Weasel
Traffic in
11,
sight.
Osan approach.
Tower, traffic in sight.
12 o'clock.
Weasel 1-1, copy.
Good evening, Viper 11, Osan Tower.
Cleared for landing,
Cleared
traffic
for landing.
down.
Check gear
Ooh.
down.
Ooh,
Weasel
that
11,
sound good.
turn right to final approach course 265. Check speed. Weasel 12, descend to 2000.
Yeah, we were going a little too fast on that one.
240 knots. Turn left heading 355.
Yeah, as you can see, I kind of, oopsie.
Ball 33, orbit for spacing.
Tower abort. Tower
Weasel
abort.
1-2, final approach.
Show
Weasel 12,
we.
turn left to final approach course 265. Check speed.
That's what it is.
Ball
Abort approach.
34, orbit
Tower-
for spacing.
Weasel
Tower abort
1-1,
approach.
copy. Weasel aborting 1.
Alright, so we have an avionics failure in our gears because we accidentally deployed them a little too early. So we are now stuck in the air. Let's see here. I think. Emergency, emergency. Yeah, I can't get those.
Caution. Caution.
That's the hook. I don't have a hook. Alright, so I don't really know exactly what to do here. Now, we could go in for a belly landing, which might be risky. We're going to destroy the aircraft. Or destroy the... Definitely destroy the, whatchamacallit, the pod under us. But I'm not really sure what happened. I know what I did. I went over the speed.
Weasel 12 Osan
Tower, declare emergency.
Landing, runway 27. Check gear down.
Tower, declaring emergency.
Weasel 1-1, declaring an emergency.
Alright,
Weasel
so
11 Osan approach. Copy emergency. You are cleared for immediate landing. Runway 27. Good luck.
what I'm thinking here is to go for a attempt to grass landing.
Turn left heading 355. Vectors to final. Runway 27.
I could have swore there was a thought there was something that you could do in the case of an emergency like that, like a manual landing gear down, and I forget what that stuff is.
Fall 34, turn right heading 355. Vectors to final, runway 27.
I mean, if all else fails, we can bail out. But we're gonna have to go in a bit of a hard landing here. 27. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna have to bite the bullet here on this one and try and slow ourselves down on the way in here. Oh boy. Tower, declare emergency.
Viper 9-1, inbound for landing.
Tower, declaring emergency. Tower, Tiger.
Orbit for station.
Tower, declaring emergency.
Viper 902.
Get this area
Orbit for
cleared
station.
because I think it already has it cleared. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt. We might not live this one. Yeah. And of course, I do know what exactly I did wrong. I freaking opened the gears a little too early when I shouldn't have. A little too fast there. I'll have to look and see what the keys are for.
1000. Maintain 150
Tower, declare an emergency.
knots. Turn left heading.
The hell are you doing? Don't
315.
land somebody on top of me.
Weasel 1-1, declaring an emergency.
Weasel 11 Osan approach. You are cleared all the way in. Runway 27. Good luck.
Alright, here we go.
Warning,
Yep, I'm
warning.
dropping speed.
Warning, warning.
Let's stall out.
Viper 901. Maintain 250
Alright,
knots.
close that for right
Turn
now.
left heading 100. Vectors to final. Runway 27.
Gear down. Shift G. Nope. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt. To make sure we need to, we can bail. Alright. Slow down. Open those flaps again. I don't think it actually matters if I land in the grass or on the
Viper
runway.
902. Turn left heading 100. Vectors to final. Runway 27.
So, this is going to be an interesting one. Hey, at least we're getting a little bit more excitement than what we had last time.
Warning, warning.
Yep, I know. Altitude, altitude, warning, warning, because I don't have my gears down.
Altitude, altitude.
Yep, altitude, altitude, I know.
Warning, warning. warning, warning.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. We have to belly land this. I still think we're going a little bit too fast for this.
Warning, warning.
Okay, we're
Warning,
okay. We're down.
warning.
We're down. 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 Oh,
Caution,
oh,
caution,
oh. I'm gonna instantly cut fuel off.
caution.
Turn that off.
Warning, 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 warning.
Oh, oh, thank goodness. Oh, we're down. We landed. Hooray! Crash land success. Woo! Okay, let's go ahead and end this mission, and I'll join you back all at the campaign screen. So stay tuned.
In the past few days, fresh troops and materials have arrived from America. In addition to these arrivals, recent battlefield successes have raised speculation that the combined forces may be launching a new offensive. The combined forces leadership, of course, refuses to comment on operational plans. But increased air activity indicates that a sizable offensive is underway.
Whew, alright, welcome back. There we are. A little cutscene there for you all. Let's see here. Our mission...
05 miles.
Let's stop that. There we go. Our mission was a failure. Search enemy ground targets around, say, Sangyong Ni. Our task, though, was a partial success because we did clear out the enemy aircraft. These guys failed because they did not inflict enough damage to the to the enemy, so Fury 1 failed that. Our guys were a little bit of success because we did not let the enemies strike fighters in the area. So as we can see here, I downed a MiG-17 or J5. Let's see here. Weasel 1-2 got himself one. Weasel, he downed the one MiG-29. My missile missed, as we'll see here, and then he downed a IL-28, and then I downed a MiG-21. So we got rid of the aircraft, and we did not let our package get attacked from those enemy air forces. So we were a success. Sadly, they were not, because they didn't get any ground kills. You can see here, no ground kills for them. I did get 2 air-to-air kills, and my wingman got 4 air-to-air kills, so good on him. And let's see here, I fired, yep, so my one that I launched at the MiG-29 did miss, but I did destroy J5. And my MiG-20, or the MiG-21 I shot with the AIM-9 did hit. Do like those off-bore shots. He released and destroyed everything, hit everything with all his missiles from the looks of it, yeah. He took out the IL-28 with 2 AIM-9s, and then he destroyed a 29 and, I guess, yeah, 2 J5s and a MiG-29, so good on him. So we were a success. Sadly, our package was not. And it looks like all the other missions were a success. A group of F-15s did take on a towed artillery group from that division, or from the area that we were fighting as well. Yeah, so there's that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully next time I won't release, or next time I won't try and lower my gears at too high of a speed and jam them like I did last time. But at least we successfully belly landed the aircraft without destroying it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time.